Hello, and welcome to the BMC Quick Course Series. My name is Michael Cotignola, and I am a software consultant based in our Montreal, Canada office. In this session, we will walk through the simple process of NGT Utility Manager configuration. This quick course walks through the jobs used to set up a typical NGT Utility Manager installation. We will not discuss criteria recommendations, although default values are supplied as part of the initial configuration. This discussion is not intended to provide recommendations for various thresholds, as they can vary by application, user environment, service level agreements, etc. Please refer to the NGT Utility Manager Reference Manual for further details, or our support site for best practices and recommendations. The configuration is a simple process where you will run several jobs generated by the BMC OZI installer as part of the install and configuration of Utility Manager. Depending on how many additional products were selected as part of the install project will determine the number of job steps executed in the entire process. For this discussion, we will focus strictly on Utility Manager and the unique job steps associated to it. The configuration is designed so you can modify the names of the database, table spaces, tables, and indexes, but BMC recommends keeping the supplied default names. The first thing is the DDL to create the DB2 database and table space. You will need to run the generated configuration jobs in each DB2 subsystem or data sharing group, just like you would for any other BMC DB2 product you were installing. The first step is to create the database and table spaces required for NGT Utility Manager. This is accomplished by running the $740 INST job and specifically for Utility Manager running the NGT init1 work list. The next step is to create the 3 tables required for NGT Utility Manager. This is accomplished by running the $740 INST job and specifically for Utility Manager, and this particular step running the NGT init2 work list. Next, we insert the default criteria values for the various RTS thresholds. Again, this is accomplished by running the $740 INST job and specifically for Utility Manager running the NGT init3 work list. The final step is to define the Utility Manager database and criteria tables to the NGT checkpoint dataset. This is accomplished by running the $741 NGTT job. We are now ready to start using NGT Utility Manager. You can verify this configuration by running a reorg specifying report only as shown here. This will not run a reorg for the object specified. It will only evaluate the specified objects and report what it would have been selected for processing and the threshold that was used for the selection process. Note the copy test as well, as Utility Manager can be used for copy and stats function as well as discussed in a previous module. The member to run the mini regression install and install verification is the $771 PREG in your install project JCL dataset. Please be aware the intention of this IVP is not to test every function and feature of the products being installed, but to test that the basic operation of the product works. As mentioned earlier, the criteria thresholds are stored in DB2 tables and default values inserted during the install and configuration of Utility Manager. These values can be modified at any time to accommodate local requirements or a specific object threshold based on application needs. The tables can be modified, that is, insert, update, or delete, by any number of methods, such as spoofy, dsntep2, the table editor in our own Catalog Manager product, or any other process available in your environment to update the contents of DB2 tables. However, The BMC preferred and recommended method is to use Workbench for DB2. This allows for a more secure, reliable method and ensures data integrity for the contents, as the Workbench has built-in edit and checks. Simply highlight the row of interest, select Edit to edit the contents of the row. A new pop-up window is displayed, and now you can easily and quickly modify the threshold of choice in a secure and reliable process. For more information on Workbench for DB2, please refer to our quick course selection on our website or on YouTube. Thank you for your time and listening to this quick course on Utility Manager configuration. For more information on any BMC mainframe product, please visit the URL shown here.